Hey everybody, hi, welcome to Old Style Classic Baseball Cards, and I'm Rob. It's just 12:30 a.m. February 4th, 2024. So once again, sorry about my voice, been a little sick lately, um, like runny nose and all that, so I think it's affecting my voice. And so anyways, the reason I'm doing this after midnight today is because I just got finished doing a VR response video, the first one that I've ever done for John P. Collects Cards, and his challenge, what you would do with $10,000 if you had to buy a trading card or a baseball card or whatever. Let's say you came across $10,000 and you could buy a card. You could either buy one card, a combination of two cards, or three cards. So I gave him two, and I was going mostly based on what's available right now on eBay. So I gave him a response. The first one would be a T206 greenback Ty Cobb, which was just under 10 grand, graded, but very well centered. Then my second one was with two cards lot, would be an original Allen and Ginter's, and what's available right now, the combination that equals about 10 grand, was a Charles Comiskey, so to get an original baseball card, and then an Annie Oakley Allen and Ginter 1887. So those two cards were right at about 10,000. If the second one took the offer, given a little off on that card. And then my third one would be the one that I would be, any of them would be stoked to get. Obviously I want a Ty Cobb. If I can get anything, I would be like a Cracker Jack or Kogan disc, but a T206 would be great, or a caramel card for Ty Cobb. Ideally, if I could pick up any card other than that, would be the Cap Anson 1887 Allen and Ginter, but I think those would be well over 10 grand. But as far as modern, the card that I selected that would not be pre-war was the 2006 Allen and Ginter 101 personalized postcard of Danica Patrick, based on what her mini framed autographs are going for, which I picked up this year. Graded right now is going for $1,700. I think the average, let's say for the last 5 years, has been about $1,000. You figure that 101 is X number of times rarer than this, 100 times rarer, but doesn't mean it's going to cost 100 times more. So I think that personalized postcard, which has never shown up online, a picture of it, or I think I've only ever seen one of the 15 personalized postcards that Allen Ginter did that first year. Even have ever seen an image of only one of those 15. So either somebody has it in their collection hidden away somewhere, or it's still sitting in some box somewhere in a hobby box. But since I did pick up my Grail card, which is this, I've been hunting this card for 18 years, and finally was able to pick it up. There's 100 of these, 100 of 2015 10th anniversaries, and then that 101 postcard. The postcards in 2006 were one of the box loaders. So they had like 10 box loaders postcards, but they're all like this Josh Gibson one here, which is just, it's just got his image on the stamp, some image from the past like Washington DC here, and then a little blurb that they think Josh either wrote at some point in time or would have sent somebody as a postcard. But they do have 15 different people It's not the same set as the regular box loader postcards. The postcards were before they started doing the cabinet box loaders, the bigger ones. So they had like a checklist of postcards or the N43s, and then you could get like the autograph ones or relics and all that kind of stuff. But the personalized were like 15 different random people like Hulk Hogan, Danica Patrick, Jenny Finch, people like that, and some baseball players. And they were all 101s. Like I said, only one of them I've ever seen a photo of. And I would like to get the Danica Patrick 101 that she signed and personalized. And it'd probably just have a little stamp of her like that. And I figure that would be up to $10,000 if you could pull that one. So some of the bigger names on that, and obviously she's one of the bigger autograph baseball player short print people in that set, that these are going for $1,000 or more. You figure the postcard, it's got to be at least 10 times more expensive in my estimation. So that was my video response for John P. Collects Cards. So I hope he enjoys my response and watches some of my videos, maybe subscribes back to me, because I've been subscribed to him for a while. And that reminds me, if y'all wouldn't mind subscribing, liking, and maybe leaving some comments so that we can have some interactions about the stuff I like to collect. Do you think I'm crazy for using that as my $10,000? It's what I like. It's what I would like to have. She's really popular. And those other cards are obviously big ones. So the Danica Patrick is much like the Annie Oakley from 1887. Just other popular personalities and champions and famous people. That's why I love Allen and Ginter, Topps, and the original tobacco ones. Now yesterday we pulled the Signature Series, and I hit it big, huge card, Adrian Beltre 101 on a Topps 206, which I like those old-fashioned kind of tobacco cards. So that hits everything that I like, other than being a mini or an Allen & Ginter. But a beautiful autograph, 101, and this is a week after he got elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame. So talk about luck. I love that cardboard back. You can watch my video from yesterday where I talk more about that. But since I was pulling that Danica Patrick stuff out, I came across this with my box loaders. And this is a 2002 Topps 206. And so this is the set that this card came from originally. And so I have the checklist here for the high numbered or the cards from 101 up. And this card's 254, so I figured since I have it sitting here, there it is right there, 254, Adrian Beltre. So there he is on his own checklist. So that's sweet. So I figured I'd show you guys that really quick. This was there with that, so I figured I'd show this again. My Andre Dawson that I'd recently got. The scratch off card with Johnny Bench there. I pulled this out because I was thinking of putting in my binder with my other Andre Dawson stuff. I'm going to see if it'll fit in one of those big pages. So I'll show you that really quick. And I was about to do a video. I was going to do the video response. And I picked up a couple blasters today. I have another 2017 Allen & Ginter, which I won't do. But I also picked up a 2021 Gypsy Queen blaster because I was hoping to get my big card from eBay authenticators today, but it didn't come in. I was hoping to do that before work got crazy. but it didn't come in, and I was like, well, I'm gonna do a video. I didn't get an eBay, but then I looked on my email and it said I got one, and I checked the mail at like 6 o'clock tonight when I came home. Got some Domino's pizza, nothing in the mail, so I guess the postman must have got here after 6 and delivered somewhere around 7 or something like that. So I ran down there and I got an eBay. So this first video, we're just going to do this reveal, and then since we're at 10 minutes already, I'll probably just do a second video to do those Gypsy Queens. Gonna open that at least. Alright. Oh, and I got a couple 86 tops, so maybe I'll do this one pack of those 86, and then with the Gypsy Queens I'll do the other one maybe. Still looking for a Dawson. So got my lucky Native American Indian letter opener here, so it was zoom boom, but I already know that this is going to be good for me. So let's give a little magic. Walla Walla, Washington, Albuquerque, Turkey, abracadabra, and give us something good. Alright. Let's open this up and get to showing you what I got. Yeah, so John P collects cards. He's got pretty cool stuff. Hit 500 subscribers, so congratulations to him. I'd love to reach like 100. So this has a little envelope within the envelope, so it's a thank you and for supporting our small business. And I would like to thank you guys and people, folks, y'all, for watching my videos on old style classics baseball cards. I collect old style cards, vintage, pre-war, modern, but I prefer the cards that are old-fashioned designed at least, and oddballs and Andre Dawson. Like I said, I've been a little sick lately, so sorry about my voice, folks. Alright, you seen I bought that Gypsy Queen 2023. Excuse me, I bought the Stadium Club 2023 blaster the other day, and it was a pretty decent blaster, but I didn't get my man in there, my PC. And before I bought that blaster, though, I did order one off of eBay because I wasn't planning on buying any of these, and it's a good thing I did because I didn't get this card in there anyways. So this is really stuck inside this card saver, so I don't know if that card saver is big enough for this, but you should have an idea what this is going to be. Take it out of this and out of the penny sleeve because it's going in the binder. Alright, folks, so what we got here is a 2023, so thank God it doesn't have any damage like some of the Stadium Clubs. Card number 294, Andre Dawson. I'm on the Expos in this one, so hopefully it won't be in the Expos on all these 2024 products. I believe that's 2024. No, I guess it's still 2023 according. So I guess Topps is running a little behind on Stadium Club. Well, anyways, this is the newest Stadium Club, I believe. Alright, just a moment. Alright, thank you guys for waiting there a second, even though it probably didn't be nothing but a second to you all. So 2023 is the new one. Just I had to make sure. I just looked at my video. So I got the Andre Dawson there, number 294. Figured it's just easier to buy it instead of buying a bunch of Stadium Club, which I'm not a fan of. But this year's one wasn't bad. So there we got a pretty cool Andre Dawson. Pretty old school there in the Expos. Just the base. It's not like the red foil or anything like that. So that's pretty sweet. Andre Dawson's my favorite player. Liked him even when he was on the Expos, but of course when he went to my Cubbies, I was through the roof, through the moon. So that's pretty cool. Still not a huge fan of Stadium Club, but any Andre Dawson's a good Andre Dawson for me. So give you a second there if you want to read any of that. Hall of Famer, 2010. Well deserved. And I can argue with anyone about that if they want to argue. But we could discuss it. But you got to leave comments. But hey, man, that's cool. I'm happy to have that in my collection there. That'll be going in my binder. Hopefully that'll go in there, and hopefully this one here will fit in there too. If not, then it'll just go back over there and hang out with the box loaders when I put those back up. Alright, and so they gave me a one-touch box over at the local card shop today in Sunnyvale. Picked this, I needed one of these for something I got coming. But I went ahead and grabbed a couple of these because why not? Still looking for the Dawson. I ordered one off of eBay and it's got a little, not paper loss, but like some of the ink was kind of scratched off up by his hair there. So these are still pretty cheap, so I'll just pick one up. But I picked up two, and got to tell them guys about that Adrian Beltre card that I picked up, and the one I got coming in the mail. And he's like, hey, when you get that card in, come bring it by the shop so we can take a look at it. So I'm planning on doing that. And just picked up a couple blasters because I think I've had my fill after picking up that Adrian Beltre. Oh my god, this gum completely just disintegrated right onto my shirt. Hang on, folks. Okay, I've never seen a piece of gum fall apart like that. That's insane. Wow, my voice is really going downhill. So, alright, we'll set that aside. And got gum dust all over the place, folks. Sorry about that. Who knows? Did it dry out, or did it get wet and then dry out, or I don't know what happened there. I let him choose the cards for me, so yeah, I think these must have got wet at some point in time, because they're all kind of a little misshapen here. So looks like I got me a bad pack here, folks. So as you can see, this card is taking the brunt, but if you look at it, it's all out of shape there. So looking for an Andre Dawson, so this is not a good pack. So Donnie Moore, I don't know if you could see the indentation kind of there, but let's take a whiff. They don't smell moldy, so maybe they, you know, look at how that's just not sitting flat. Maybe just sitting in a binder or top loader will correct that. Dan Ford, Lance Parrish, Jim Gott, pretty well centered. So the centering on these ones seems alright. Alright, Jack Clark. Looks like he's stuck to somebody else, perhaps. Alright, sorry about this, folks. Jack Clark was a big name. That's off-centered. John Stupers. Not familiar with him. For the Reds. Billy Hatcher for the Cubbies. And Toby Harrah. Alright, let's see if we can Get these other ones separated. Of course, your Spring Fever. Alright, here we go. RJ Reynolds. Still not doing good, folks. Phillies leader, so you can see that stain there in that corner, so it obviously got wet at some point, and that's what ate away to that card, or that gum. So hopefully I don't get a Dawson all damaged, because then I'll still be right back at square one, needing a replacement. And these ones are pretty flimsy. Like, yep, they've misshapen and they've become weak. Glenn Cook. So these ones could probably go straight in the trash, since it's probably got nothing really good to write home about. Bruce Hurst. And this is unfortunate. This is a decent player, a superstar. Stuck to another card here. So yeah, possibly might be able to survive. 85 NL wins leaders. Dwight Gooden All-Star pitcher. So NL All-Star, but it's stained right through the card there. You can see the water damage coming up through here. So that's unfortunate. Razor Shine. So there's one of the Expos. It really took some damage there. And unfortunately, another card that's got stained. Turn Back the Clock, Willie Mays. So who knows? That's the one that took the hit with the gum. So maybe that's a good card to show of some of the worst cards that you pulled, condition wise. You can look at that. That's just, it's like an accordion or correlated, like cardboard, corrugated, sorry. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, folks. Well, that's the way the chips fall sometimes. Alright, so that sucks. Set these over here. Let's hope that don't make me sick. Alright, but at least we got from eBay a really nice condition Andre Dawson 2023. Even though it's February 2024, we're just getting 2023 Stadium Club like in the last week or two. And I got the card I want out of that. So, alright, hey, please subscribe. Leave comments. Tell me about what you collect or what you think of what I've talked about. Feel free to watch my VR response video. And, you know, subscribe and like so these videos can reach other people. Alright. Hey, thanks for watching Old Style Classic Baseball Cards. I'll be right back with the Gypsy Queen.